we started looking at, okay, well, how do we improve and support the experience for families that are coming down to Montreal to give birth?
For many Indigenous mothers, a high-risk pregnancy means they'll have to travel from their homes in northern Quebec communities to here in Montreal to give birth. An experience the McGill University Health Centre says it's working to make more culturally safe.
The problems of evacuation for childbirth are nothing new. Inuit have been speaking up about this for decades, literally decades, and nobody's been listening. And so what we see it as our responsibility to listen.
I'm so glad that this is coming into light and we're starting to be seen a little bit more.
Paasa Lemire knows firsthand the experience of having to travel over 1,000 kilometers to Montreal to give birth, an experience she says was scary and difficult.
My pregnancy was going very well for the first 7 months. Like, we were even planning to do a home birth, which I was very excited for. But at the very last minute, my blood pressure was getting really bad, and I was getting into preeclampsia, so I had to be sent down.
Now one of the 2 Indigenous mothers consulting on the project, Lemire says it's an initiative that allows Inuit women to be finally heard. The program is also consulting with Inuit midwives and a Cree physician to help in the development and training for staff at the hospital.
Really try and increase staff competency and knowledge in cultural safety and in Indigenous health. And so we're doing a variety of things, but we're organizing a series of trainings by Inuit midwives and Cree physicians who are actually coming in to train staff on how to support families in the perinatal period, support families in labor and delivery.
The hospital will be making several changes to its birthing center this year, such as allowing more visitors, freeing up fridges, freezers, and kettles so families can bring traditional foods and make more space for traditional practices.
Just some very basic touches just to try and create a little bit more of an environment that allows for a sense of belonging and a sense of familiarity.
The MUHC says an average of 315 Indigenous women at risk of pregnancy complication must fly to the hospital annually. And while Silver hopes the program will help as many mothers as necessary, for her, the ultimate goal is to allow mothers to give birth in their own communities with their loved ones.
That is the ultimate goal, is birth at home on the land for people in their communities, which is and should be a right for every person, right? Until that time, I really hope that it manages to support and reach out to and touch the hearts of all the families that come down.
In Montreal, Felisha Adam, City News.